Hello everybody and welcome to my coding video. And today I'm actually going to be trying something new for a change. I've not done a coding video in some time actually. That's because there wasn't really that much interest in my last one. But the brand new thing I'm going to do that is hopefully going to get more people interested is I'm actually going to be using a face cam. So you're actually going to be seeing my face throughout the entire thing. So if something goes right, I may be excited. If something goes wrong, there may be a bit of frustration and anger. I may even just put on a wee bit of monotone here and there, which I hope I don't do too much of because you guys won't like that. So without further ado, let's begin. So here's my screen everyone, and it's a wee game that I've been working on. It's not really too much of a game, all it does is really have some players. And players introduce themselves and where they're from. So let's view this. Hello, my name is Tom and I live in London. My health is currently at 100 out of 100. Hello, my name is Paul and I live in Manchester. My health is currently at 100 out of 100. Hello, my name is David and I live in Glasgow. My health is currently at 100 out of 100. Pardon me, excuse me. So those are our players, and all they do at the moment is introduce themselves, tell you where they're from, and what their health currently is, which since the game has just started, it will be 100. Now this isn't going to really be an interactive game, or at least not at this stage. It's going to be just a static game thing, and the way we're going to play it is just through the code actually. So let me show you what I mean by that. So let's go back into here. We're going to pick one of our players, Tom, and we're going to access the internal API, and we're going to actually take some health from them. So let's take some health from Tom, and we're going to take 10 health. So let's see what this does. So after it's introduced, it says Tom has lost 10 health. Tom now has 9 health remaining. Next, we're actually going to get one of Tom's friends. Tom's friend is Paul, and we're going to get Paul to send him some health. So Paul's going to send health to Tom, and he's going to send 10 health. And there you go. Excuse me folks, I do apologise. So as you can see, Tom's lost the 10 health and that he now has 90 health remaining. Paul has sent 10 health to Tom. Tom now has full health and Paul now has 90 health remaining. So really it's going back and forth here. Someone's got full health and someone doesn't. So how do we fix this? Well, one thing we can do is we can now get David to give us some health. So David dot send health to Paul, and we're going to send him 10 health. So now Paul's health is back up to full health, but David now has 90 health. So David is now going to, oh, he sees a wee plus sign over at the side. That is if this was actually like a game, a 3D game type thing, or even a 2D game. A wee plus health thingy, and he's going to health pickup. So David has picked up a health pack. David now has full health. So everyone has full health now. David decides to actually, in fact no, because we can't actually use other players to take health at the moment. In fact, we should probably code that. I might code that in a moment. So what we're going to do is we're just going to Paul, take health. We're going to take some health from Paul, and we're going to take full 200. In fact, I'm going to make this a little fancier. For and I equals 1, I less than or equal to 10. I plus plus, and we're going to Paul take health 10. So we're going to do this 10 times. So here we go. So as you can see, Paul has lost 10 health, he now has 90, he's lost another 10, he's got 80, he's lost another 10, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, and he has died and then respawned. So this take health thing also checks to see how much health the player actually has when taking health, and if the health has reached 0, then the player dies and respawns. So luckily the respawns. This is an infinite game. There is actually no goal to this game. There's no time limit. There's nothing that actually makes the game stop other than when there's no more code to run. So you can do as much as you want, have fun with it, and see what happens. Now we should probably give the ability for other players to take health. So should we actually expand the take health method to actually have a second parameter which accepts a player, and have that be the player who's taking the health away? Or should we actually create a whole new method? I'm not entirely sure how to go about doing this, so let's take a look at our take method code. Let's go into the player class, and we have take health here. So let's can I not do that here? That's weird. Right, okay. I've got an idea then. Let's create a second one, because if I remember, oh yeah, I think I know how Java works now. I've not been coding in Java for some time, so I've actually got a little mixed up as to how Java works. I've been using PHP, and that's what you do in PHP. You can actually make an optional parameter by just setting a default value. So that's basically what I was trying to do there, but Java, you can actually have multiple methods of the same name that take a different number of parameters. So let's just do public void take health. It takes a parameter of type integer, and it's called health. Now there's a line there because we've already got one that's called take health with one parameter. I don't know if it actually matches the same name or if it's just the amount. I think it's the amount, and also type. So let's add in a second one, and we're going to make it player, and that line goes away. So we can actually have it with the same name. You can't do this in PHP, and that's why I automatically didn't do it, because I've been used to coding in PHP recently, doing object-oriented programming, which is what this is. In PHP you can actually do something called procedural programming, which is not object-oriented. But I've been doing a lot of object-oriented recently, and that's why I thought about doing that, because I've been used to doing that, and it's great coding in OOP for short. Java is all object-oriented, so you've got to do it this way with Java. So yeah, so how we're going to do this is, this will just let us identify which player it is that's taking away the health. That's interesting actually. I wonder if I should make it the current player that the health gets taken away from, and that the parameter is the player who is taking it away, or if we should actually say that the current player is taking health away from the requested player. Probably that, because that's how I've done so far with, where is it? It's up here, with the send health. I should probably make the parameters in the same order actually. Oh yeah, I can just have one parameter because it's of different type. It counts as a completely different method. So that's interesting. I forgot it did that, so int health. And at some point we'll just want to do the... Yeah, let's do player take health. So we want to do that. This could go... This could go a little wrong. I have to do some more coding for this, I think. Let's just do it anyway, because I think I'm just getting paranoid. So this dot get name. I've got to remember it's plus signs, not dots. In PHP it's dots, in Java it's plus signs. That's the issue when you code in different languages. You get mixed up as to what language does what, and you end up wondering why there's an error here when there's not supposed to be, because you're actually doing code that in your brain is correct, because it is correct. It's just correct in a different language. In this language it's done differently, so you've just got to remember that. So in this case it's plus signs, not periods or dots. So current name has taken health from player dot get name. Oh, that's because I put... See, I've done it again. And I just like putting up... See, I've done it again! Oh my god! Right, so let's give this a go before I start losing my mind. So let's get rid of this loop. Let's say... Paul... In fact, let's say David dot take health from Paul. And the amount we want to say is 10. Just keep it the same. Let's run this and see what it does. David has taken 10. I should have put health in there from Paul. Paul has lost 10 health. So it is actually doing it. It is working. Let me just add in that word, otherwise it's going to look weird. 10 or so many health. There you go. David has taken 10 health from Paul. Paul has lost 10 health. Paul now has 90 health remaining. So if I was to do, let's see, change this to 200, say. David has taken 200 health from Paul. Paul's lost 100, so we're saying we're taking 200, but we only ever do take 100. So I might need to code something in there. But I don't want to make this video too long, folks, because I think you've seen quite enough for today. So that about wraps up today's video, folks. If you enjoyed it and want to see more, then please leave a like. It really helps a lot. Let's try and get 20 likes on this video. And if you want to give some feedback on how this video can be improved, please keep it to positive criticism. constructive criticism, sorry, that's what I meant to say. So if you are criticising, please also leave something positive in there as well, so we can keep going. And if you want to see more videos, please subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.